I feed you, I shelter you, so don't ask me questions. I have warned you, don't ask me where I am coming back from. Oh God, what is happening to me?
The story of Madame Caro, the woman who played with fire. From the very first day people in Lagos heard her name, they called her one thing. Madame Caro, the woman who get power. She drove a red Jeep that could make traffic officers forget their duty. Her perfume entered a place before she entered. Her high heels announced her like siren. Whenever she walked into any office or restaurant, men looked twice. Women whispered, and everybody said one thing. This woman is rich and dangerous. But nobody, absolutely nobody, knew the full truth about Madame Caro. Not until everything scattered. Madame Caro lived in Ikoyi, inside a big mansion with tall glass windows, shiny tiles, a swimming pool that nobody used, and a security gate that opened like magic when her car arrived. Inside that mansion lived only two people, Madame Caro and Oga Solo, her quiet, soft-spoken husband. Oga Solo was a simple man. He wasn't poor before he married her, but he wasn't rich either. Before marriage, he worked in a small electronics shop in Yaba, selling chargers, earphones, power banks, and Bluetooth speakers. He had a small one-room apartment in Mushin. Life was simple, but the day he met Madame Caro, everything changed. He first saw her when she came to buy a laptop. She walked in with bodyguards. She wore a gold wristwatch. Her nails were long and red. She talked like someone who owned half of Lagos. And instead of looking for the laptop she came to buy, she looked at Solo. Straight, long, without shame. Fine man, she said, smiling. Do you have wife? Solo swallowed spit. No ma. Good. That was how it started. 3 months later, they were married. People were shocked. His friends shouted, Gayudan blow. This woman rich pass some banks. Others whispered, this marriage no go last. But love, or what Solo thought was love, blinded him. From the beginning, the marriage was imbalanced. Everybody knew it. Solo himself knew it, but he ignored it. Caro was the one who paid the bills. She bought him cars. She rented shops for his family. She even opened a company for him, at least on paper. But she controlled everything. If food would enter the house, she brought it. If generator spoiled, she fixed it. If they needed to travel, she booked everything. Solo felt more like her personal handbag than her husband. But he told himself, it doesn't matter. Marriage is partnership. He was wrong. Her company, Happy World Logistics Limited, the company everybody feared, not because of the work they did, but because of the woman controlling it. Only men worked there, not even one woman. Cleaner, man. Driver, man. Accountant, man. Security, men. Reception, man. Personal assistant, man. Every single position was filled with handsome men. Tall, neat, muscular, young. People said Madame Caro didn't hire with CV. She hired with eyes. And the rumors, they were true. Any man looking for work there must first pass through Caro's private office. And every man that came out always came out, sweating, shaking, confused, or sometimes smiling like someone who swallowed sugar. But nobody ever said what happened inside. Because Madame Caro paid well. And she paid extra to keep mouths shut. Solo knew. He wasn't stupid. He heard the rumors. He saw the strange glances the workers gave him. He heard how people gossiped behind him. Nah him wife day sleep with her staff. That man no get voice. Madame Caro day use him as decoration for house. But Solo never confronted her. Why? Because every time he tried to talk, she shut him up like a child.
I feed you, I shelter you, so don't ask me questions.
Solo, if you want to stay in this marriage, respect yourself. So he swallowed everything: pain, shame, fear, loneliness. But life was teaching him a lesson slowly. When you depend too much on someone, you lose your voice. The night everything broke, it started like a normal Friday night. Karo came home late, around 11 p.m. Perfume everywhere, lipstick smudged, heels in her hand. Solo was sitting in the living room watching TV, pretending not to be worried. "You're late," he said quietly. She dropped her bag. "And so, I just asked." "Well, don't ask next time." "Karo, I'm your husband." She turned sharply. "Husband? You?" "Solo, stop embarrassing yourself. What do you provide in this house? What do you give me? I pay for everything. I take care of you. Don't disturb my peace. If you can't handle this marriage, get out." Solo felt something break inside him that night. All the years of pain gathered. "I think you don't love me," he said softly. Karo laughed like someone watching comedy. "Love? Solo, you think love run this house? Wake up." She walked upstairs to sleep. But that night, something in Solo's heart turned cold. The secret Solo did not know. What destroyed Madame Karo was not her cheating. It was something bigger, something darker. Something even she didn't see coming. Because in life, when you misuse power, power will eventually misuse you. That night, while Madame Karo slept like a queen, Solo sat alone in the living room, staring at nothing. His whole life passed before his eyes. The shame, the insults, the disrespect, the rumors, the silent tears he cried when nobody was watching. Something told him, if you don't stand up for yourself, you will die in silence. And life was already planning something for him. The next morning, Solo woke up before sunrise. He didn't shout, he didn't fight, he didn't break anything. He simply packed a small bag, carried only his clothes, his phone, and a small Bible his mother gave him before she died. He walked out of the mansion quietly and closed the gate gently, like someone escaping from a prison he built with his own hands. No car, no money, no fancy life, just freedom. He went straight to Surulere where his childhood friend Kunli lived. Kunli was surprised to see him with a small bag and tired eyes. "Solo, what happened?" "I left Karo," he said. Kunli didn't judge him. He didn't laugh. He didn't say, "I told you." He simply opened his door and said, "Come inside." And that was the beginning of Solo's real life. While Solo was trying to restart his life, things inside Madame Karo's world started changing slowly, like ground opening under someone's feet. At first, she didn't even notice Solo was gone. She was too busy chasing pleasure and controlling every handsome man around her like toys. But after 1 week, she started feeling strange. The house felt empty. The silence felt heavy. The food tasted different. The bed felt too wide. The air was cold. She looked around the house and realized, Solo has not been home. She called him. His number didn't go through. She sent him messages. He didn't reply. She tried calling his family. Nobody answered her. For the first time, Madame Karo felt something she never felt before. Fear. While trouble was growing in her home, another problem started in her company. One of the young men she had been sleeping with, his name was Dapo, a tall, handsome guy she hired as logistics officer, decided to blackmail her. He recorded one of their meetings in her office. He threatened her, "If you don't pay me 20 million naira, I will post the video online. Everybody will know what you do with your staff." Madame Karo almost fainted. This was the first time a man tried to trap her. She tried threatening him back, but Dapo wasn't afraid. She paid him the 20 million. She thought everything was over. She was wrong. Dapo came back after 2 weeks asking for another 20 million. "You think I will stop? I have more videos. Pay me, or watch your name scatter all over Nigeria." This time, Karo broke down crying. Her empire was shaking. The same men she used were now using her back. The same power she abused was turning against her. The same door she opened was now swallowing her. More trouble. Because she spent so much money covering her tracks, her business started suffering. Her accounts became empty. Contracts were collapsing. Clients were pulling out. Whispers began. Madame Karo is losing money. Her company is in trouble. She is failing. The same workers she used to control with started disrespecting her. Some stopped coming to work. Some stole company money. Some even mocked her behind her back. Her life became like a cracked mirror, broken, ugly, and sharp. One evening, she returned home and sat alone in the living room. For the first time since marriage, she realized how much she missed Solo's quiet presence, his calm smile, his gentle voice. She burst into tears. How did I let everything scatter? For the first time in many years. She prayed. Not a long prayer. Not a fancy one. Just 4 words. God, help me please. And God answered. But not the way she expected. At Kunli's house, Solo didn't sit doing nothing. He started selling phone accessories again, just like before. He saved every naira. He helped Kunli in his shop, and people liked him because he was humble and kind. One day, an elderly man named Mr. Jacobs entered the shop. His phone had a small fault. Solo repaired it for him quickly and didn't even charge much. Mr. Jacobs liked him immediately. You are honest, he said. Come and work for me. Solo didn't know who Mr. Jacobs was until he followed him the next day to a large office in Victoria Island. The old man owned a big company, Jacobs Communications Limited. He gave Solo a managerial job. Later, after seeing Solo's character and honesty, he made him a partner in the business. In less than 1 year, Solo became a millionaire by his own sweat. He bought a new house, a new car, new clothes, a new life. For the first time, he felt like a real man again. The day Karo saw him again, it happened one afternoon at a supermarket in Lekki. Karo had lost weight. Her business had collapsed. Most of her staff left. Her house was almost empty. She was selling her cars one by one. But when she saw Solo, he looked like a different man. Fresh, handsome, calm, well-dressed, successful. She stood there shaking. Solo. He looked at her with pity, not anger. Karo. She burst into tears right there. Please come back. I'm sorry. I made mistakes. I treated you badly. I lost everything. Please forgive me. Let's start again. Solo sighed. I forgave you a long time ago, Karo. But I can't go back. Some things, once broken, cannot be repaired. Solo, please, I need you. No, Karo, you didn't need me when you had everything. You only need me now because you have nothing. She cried louder. Solo, please don't leave me like this. He shook his head gently. I won't leave you with nothing. I will send you something to help you rebuild your life. But you and I can never be husband and wife again. That was the day Madame Karo finally understood. Respect is more important than money. Loyalty is more important than beauty. Faithfulness is more important than power. How it ended. Solo later married a calm, decent woman named Amara, a nurse who treated him with love and dignity. Karo moved out of Ikoyi and started living in a small apartment in Ajej. She started a small food business with the money Solo sent. She stopped her old lifestyle completely. She became humble, quiet, gentle. People said she changed. Some said life humbled her. Some said God saved her. But Karo herself always said, I destroyed myself with my own hands, and I paid the price. And that was the truth. Moral lessons from the story. 1. No matter how rich you are, if you don't respect your partner, you will lose everything. Money cannot buy loyalty, peace, or true love. 2. Power is dangerous when used wrongly. Anyone who abuses people will later meet someone who will abuse them back. 3. A faithful heart is worth more than a rich pocket. Solo found peace only after leaving a toxic marriage. 4. Pride destroys faster than poverty. Karo had everything but lost it all because she refused to be humble and faithful. 5. Life will always repay whatever you sow. You can hide your actions from people, but not from consequences.